All right, Jackson, top 5 Marvel films, but you're not allowed to include any Avengers films. Let's hear them.
Number 5, Spider-Man No Way Home. Because, I mean, that was just a cinematic masterpiece. I mean, go to the cinema and watching Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, as well as Tom Holland. That's standard, yeah, that's amazing. And that fight scene between Tom Holland and William Dafoe, that might be one of my favourite fight scenes in the Marvel universe. So.
Agreed, it was awesome, yeah. So, and just to touch on what you just said there, I don't think I've ever been in a cinema. You see it in American cinemas quite a lot, but in England, I've never heard a cheer in a cinema other than that film.
Right, number 4, I'm going to go, this pains me to say it, but number 4 I am going to go Black Panther, number 1. Because I just think the culture of that film, and obviously no one expected that to take off the way it did. I mean, Chadwick Boswick, I was also always I wanted Michael B. Jordan to play Black Panther. Can you remember we had this discussion?
Yeah.
And I regretted saying that, because he was a great Killmonger, and Chadwick's just fucking phenomenal.
Cool, yeah.
Number 3, I'm going to put Civil War.
Okay. Because,
we've touched on many times before, that's like an Avengers film, but without the title Avengers. The way that they turned on each other, the introduction of Spider-Man, just amazing. I liked how it all turned together. It was top notch.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm going to go Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, because that's an amazing film. That could so easily have been number 1. I was expecting so little from that film and got so much. I really, really rated that.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited for number 2 as well. Yeah. It was a bit like anime. I've never really been a fan of anime or animations or anything like that. But I just love that film. Number 1, Thor Ragnarok.
Of course.
Definitely Thor Ragnarok. Just amazing. The build. I think that tells so much as a storyline. Obviously, the destruction of Asgard, the way Hulk is, Planet Hulk. It's just phenomenal. And the comedy in it, it's got a lot of comedy in it, but it's not too comical. Not like Thor, God and Thunder. So, that for me is my top 5. I think I've got a strong top 5 there, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Top 5 Marvel films without the Avengers films.
Okay, so number 5, I'm going with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
It was obviously a little bit different at the time when it first came in. You know, we'd never really explored space too much. Obviously, Thor's on a different planet, but I think it's the better of the 2 films. Obviously, that remains to be seen. This is prior to the 3rd one coming out.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put Guardians as my number 5.
Okay. Strong choice. Good start. Yeah, I like that.
Number 4, I'm going to go with Captain America Winter Soldier.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think as a standalone action film, it stands up there with some of the best action films. Mm-hmm. I think the fight scenes are flawless. The fall of S.H.I.E.L.D. through Hydra, top film.
Yeah, okay.
Number 3, I'm going with Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay.
Yeah. Willem Dafoe reprising his role as Green Goblin, I think was fantastic.
Yeah.
I think Tom Holland was his best work as Spider-Man, and even still, then Andrew Garfield still came and pretty much stole the show with his role.
Yeah.
Fantastic film. Number 2.
Now we get to the interesting bit.
I'm going for Captain America Civil War.
Yeah. Yeah, I think no one could argue with that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just awesome. And a lot of people call it Avengers 2.5.
Yeah.
I think the storyline within the film is awesome. They pretty much established Baron Zemo as someone who is obviously not going to be able to beat the Avengers, and he even says in the film, but if he can make them beat themselves.
That's great, that is. I think that's a great interpretation of an Avengers film without it being an Avengers film, that they turned on each other.
Yeah.
So they didn't really need that massive, powerful figure of a villain that we always see. And that was clever, that was good. I have a feeling this is going to go the same way that my top 2 is going to go.
Number 1 film is Thor Ragnarok. They adapt the storyline from Planet Hulk.
Yeah.
You know, with him as the gladiator arena.
Yeah.
I think the comedy, I think it's probably the funniest film.
And the action and the music, the playlist for that film.
Flawless soundtrack.
I mean, top notch. Wow.
Yeah. So that's mine.